Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Dude is with us. Dude is the president of the Southern South Carolina chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse. And the chapter here in South Carolina has been, here in the Lowcountry, has been 10 years.
Almost 10 years, that's
and
right.
You've been the president from the beginning.
Correct.
You're about very important work for our children that are being abused. And so let's talk about kind of how you work, what your purpose is.
Our goal is to remove their fear. So we work with abused children, and we try to empower them to not be afraid of the world in which they live. We do that by associating them with our organization through our physical and emotional support. Right. When a case comes in to us, is referred to us through one of the many agencies that we work with, we will go over and meet the child and make sure that they understand what we do, explain to them what we do, and make sure that they want to be a part of our organization. That's the first step of empowerment, is letting them decide that they want to join our organization. Then they also pick their own road name and their own back patch. After that, we'll come back a few weeks later with the whole rest of the chapter, and we'll take them for a little ride. We'll give them a couple more things and their own cut to make them feel like they're part of our organization. Right. And that's when we assign 2 primary contacts to them. These are background checked, fully trained individuals that have been with the chapter for 2 or 3 years.
Right.
And they have their phone, the children have their phone number and can call them anytime, day or night. They're on call for these children 24/7. We'll also go to court with them. We'll go to therapy with them and other places that they might be afraid to go and tell their story.
So what agencies do, you mentioned that earlier, will refer to you all?
So we've been working with Hopeful Horizons, CAPA, the Solicitor's Office. We're partners in the Victim Services Center that Duffy Stone started a few years ago. And all the local law enforcement agencies have referred cases to us. We work very well with everybody, as a matter of fact.
And the ages are from 4 to 18.
Correct.
And so you're like friends to them. You become your mentors.
They're
your
actually
friends,
our brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Yes, we're not big brothers or big sisters of America. We're not like that at all. But we do consider them family. So in the motorcycle community, when you're in a motorcycle club, you're family. Mm-hmm. You're all brothers and sisters, and they are too. They become our brothers and sisters, and we take care of them and make sure that they understand that we have their back.
So do you teach them how to ride a motorcycle?
Not at all, no. We do take them on a ride if they want.
Right.
They do get to go on a ride if they want, one time at their level 1 with their parents' permission. So
what are you finding? So you've been involved for 10 years. So what are you finding with kids today? Are you finding more and more children being...
Yes, we're extremely busy. It's unbelievable how many cases we have. We have a hard time keeping up. As a matter of fact, if anyone would like to join us, you just give me a call and I'll tell you how to do that.
Right. And so so when you say join us in the club, or because you have to be a member. How do you be a member of the club?
Yeah, you have to ride a motorcycle. It has to be able to go highway speeds. It can be any brand.
Okay.
And you have to submit to a background check. It's through NCIC and the FBI. Mm-hmm. You can't have any crimes against women or children in your past. And then come to 3 meetings in a row. Right. And then we will vote to see if you feel like you're a good fit for us. If it's not unanimous, we'll ask you to keep coming to more meetings until it is, or until you go away. And then we will eventually train you. It takes 12 months to 36 months to do the training, depending on how well you absorb information and retain it.
And you have women in your club.
Absolutely. Women are very much a part of our organization. They earn their back patch just like anybody else. And they also have the right to vote. They have a say in everything we do. And they can sit on our boards.
Very good. So, dude, I think this is the most important question of our time together. Why are you involved with this organization?
That's a tough question, as a matter of fact. So everyone has their own personal reasons for joining BACA. I guess I would, in a nutshell, I would have to say that I wish BACA was around when I was a child. That's probably why I'm here today.
And so, thank you. And so the work that you do, there's so many organizations and nonprofits out there that are working with children that have been abused. But what, again, is so unique and special about you all?
No one else in the world does what we do, because we fill the gap between what law enforcement and therapy can do. Law enforcement can show up at a child's house when they're scared and stick around for, on average, national average, about 20 to 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. We can stay all night or for several days if we need to. We actually have what's called a level 2 trailer. We can bring that trailer to the child's property, and that would enable us to have 4 to 6 members standing guard around their house 24 hours a day for an indefinite amount of time without borrowing their bathroom or any electricity We have a coffee maker, the whole 9 yards. We have everything we need to do that. So we fill that gap that exists between, because therapists can't be there. They can't give them their home number and show up in the middle of the night
Right.
and comfort them and make them feel safe, but we can.
What are the reactions of the kids that you work with? Are they like surprised? What are they?
I think they before they meet us, I ask their parents or guardian to have them watch our video that you can find at www.bacaworld.org. And that is about a 7 or 8 minute video. It's very informative. The kids watch it before we arrive, so they kind of know what to expect a little bit, but they're usually very happy and excited when we're there. Sometimes they're still a little bit traumatized, and by the end of our visit, usually you start to see them come out of their shells
Very good.
and start to interact with our members, maybe sit on the motorcycles, things like that.
Very
and,
good.
and then after a few visits, you really see the light start to come back into their eyes. We start getting reports from their parent or guardian that they're doing better at school, maybe sleeping through the night, not running away and being
Yeah.
promiscuous, or some of the things that might have been going
Very
on
good.
before we met them.
Well, you're a blessing.
Oh, thank you.
And all your many members, thank you.
I
for
couldn't
what
do
you
it alone, that's for sure. It's a community effort.
Yes.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we just came in second place at the chili cook-off.
Dude, you're so funny. Thank you so much. Let me have
Thank
your
you
hand.
for having
Thank
us.
you. And that's a wrap for this edition of the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.